Hey guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. It means a lot to me. I have been requested multiple times to do a video about how I built the power core at FAFO University. So here it is. We're going to break down exactly how we did it, and I hope it works for you. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the small tiles and we're going to lay them out in almost like a cross-like design, so that we have some open area on the outside, and then we're going to take the large tiles and we're going to fill in that open spot. Okay, so once we have this all set up, the next step is to grab some of these thin walls, and I like the alloy ones because they have a very clear and concise center point, which we're going to be using to actually drop where our EMs are going to go. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put them at each end of the cross, and you're going to go too tall. But before you do that, we have to consider where the diagonals are going to go, and this is where our wire glitch is going to come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep that thin wall selected and switch to our wire. Then we're going to bring it from dead center to right to the corner, like you see happening here, and you're going to wire glitch in your first wall. Then what you're going to do is rinse and repeat. Now, I use dead center of this tiny little tile here, but you could use the corners. Realistically, the only thing that matters is getting the direction of the wall. It doesn't really matter where the center point is. You just want to make sure that you're in line with those corners. So if you see that wire's crossing directly through the corners, you could use corners. If you really want to pinpoint that direction, you could use the corners as well as your like the base point from where that from where you place the wire. So that's going to be the last wall placed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to build up our level 2, because this is where we're going to be placing the EMs that come across, so that all of their fields are sitting at about that second level. Now going past that, we're going to have to start building kind of the crossbar that goes across the top so that we can hang the top one. So you're going to need one more level. It doesn't really matter where it comes from as long as it's not one of the diagonals. And then we're going to be taking small tiles and creating a bridge across. And now it's going to be time to place our EMs. So again, we're going to be wire glitching like crazy here. So the first thing we're going to do is want to place it dead center. And this one we're going to want to be pretty careful with. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our dead center. And I'm not having the greatest of luck here. And it dawned on me after I placed it that I should have been a little bit more directional with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our EM is facing the correct direction by pulling from the outside of the square into the dead center. And you can kind of see that there's a line leading you in dead center. We're going to select our spot and wire glitch right in. Now we have a perfectly placed EM, and we're going to move around our little Stonehengean circle to do exactly the same thing. So the reason I like these thin alloy walls is because you have kind of a bullseye to work with here, so you know exactly where your center is. Well, not exactly, but very close. So we're going to wire glitch in each one of these, just going around the circle here, going to the center of this little bullseye, as I like to call it, and we're going to be dropping EMs around the circle. I just think that's so cool. That little bullseye is just absolutely amazing. It really helps to place these. Now, the trickier part of the whole thing is we are going to have to place one upside down. And again, we're going to be wire glitching this, but we're going to be going dead center. So if you can see that there's like a line leading you right into the center. So we're going to take from the outside and we're going to place our wire right there so that we can then wire glitch directly onto that point. And there we go. And there you have it. That is the entirety of the core set up, and all you have to do at this point is remove the frame and then a couple of the stray wires that you're going to see. But that's basically it. It's a really easy thing to do. The biggest challenge is setting up the frame to get everything where you need it, and then just getting lucky with your wire places, your wire placement glitches. But in all honesty, they're not that hard. They're not that hard to figure out. You can do it. Everything's pretty clean. And if you were to go ahead and use this would make my day. It looks really cool, and it's a cool idea for a core. It generates a decent amount, especially if you're on an S class. I'm only sitting on a C class right now, but I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. There it is, the core. Well, there you have it. We have a successful core. I hope this helped you guys. It was a lot of fun to do this. It was fun to do on stream, and it's fun to recreate here as well. As usual, thank you guys so much for hanging out and checking out the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, it'd be super helpful if you did, and give the video a like. Otherwise, thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and come swing by the stream at some point. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.